What's up everyone, and welcome back to a new YouTube video. As you can see by the title of this video, I'm not going to take you to the supermarket, but I will be showing you 10 foods that I eat every single week, like almost every day. 10 foods that are like standard in my lifestyle. I would say diet, but I'm not really following a strict diet at this moment. But you know, 10 foods that I eat very often. I would say grab yourself a coffee or whatever you like and sit down. Make sure to give this video already a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Alright, let's start. Now, the first food we will be talking about are those tortillas. I don't know, I always say wrap. Is there like Spanish people, Mexican people? I think Mexican people know better. Is it like a difference between a tortilla and a wrap? Sorry if this is like a super dumb question, but I don't know. I always say wrap, maybe that's just the wrong word. So here we got the tortillas. If you follow me on Instagram, you obviously have seen this many times on my stories. I really like this. I think it's super quick, and I usually eat it with some chicken or some minced beef in between. And yeah, I think if you're short on time, those are really like life-saving. Those are the natural ones. As you can see, they are not full grain. Of course, you have full grain versions as well. I prefer those, but if I would be on a caloric restriction, then obviously I would opt for the whole grain version, because more fiber, you will feel for longer fuller, and it just takes a longer time to digest, which is better. So yeah, this is number one. Who doesn't love a banana? No, seriously, a banana is one of my favorite fruits as well. Like, I think it's the perfect pre-workout you can take if you just have to grab something. You don't have time to prepare something. A banana contains a lot of carbs, fast carbs. This means like it's fast absorbed and or digested. I really love bananas. You can put it in a lot of things, like in oatmeal, you can put it in a smoothie, you can put it in yogurt. A banana is, I love it. Salsa. I really like this one. This is from the brand Poco Loco. I think it's a Belgian brand. So Belgian people, this is what you need. This is for tacos. Tacos is another thing, right? It's not, yeah. But you can put it in your tortilla as well, and this is what I usually do. I put a little bit of this sauce in my minced beef and some onion, some garlic. You can put some corn, some bell pepper in it as well to make it really like a Mexican lunch or dinner. And yeah, super delicious. Also, the good thing with this salsa sauce is it's very low in calories. I will check for you. So for 100 grams, it only contains 44 calories. It's really not a lot, because I don't even use 100 grams when I make a tortilla. I only use like 1 tablespoon, which is only 15 grams. So actually, it contains almost 0 calories if you put it in your wrap. Yeah, I think this can really make your meal from boring to super delicious just with this sauce. Oh my god, this is like the most giant sweet potato I've ever seen so far. Like, it's giant. Yeah, sweet potatoes. If you haven't eaten this before, you're missing out on something really tasty. Now, I must say, I started liking sweet potatoes, I think 1.5 years ago. I was in Amsterdam and I was in a restaurant, in a burger restaurant. We were eating burgers and it was served with sweet potato fries. It was so freaking delicious. Oh my god, wow. So yeah, from this moment. I was sold to sweet potatoes, and now it's a weekly thing. I eat it I think twice a week, but I never eat them cooked, like just with normal potatoes. I always slice them into French fries, or just fries actually, and I put them in the oven, and it's like so much more tasty than when you cook them, because that's a little bit boring, right? So yeah, I will tell you how I make this. So first, you cut it, and then you put it on the plate for the oven. You put some olive oil over it, you put some salt over it, and then a lot of paprika spices. Then put it in the oven on 180 degrees for 30-35 minutes, and you will have the best sweet potato fries ever. A sweet potato is a very high carb source, more slower carb, so this means it's slower digested than, for example, a banana. I really hate when people say that bread or potatoes make you fat and that you should avoid them if your goal is to lose weight. Listen, this is absolutely not true. This is like so dumb. Honestly, it's all about your total calorie intake. So please don't listen to those people. Don't avoid bread nor potatoes. If you love them, incorporate them in your diet. You can, but just take care of your total calorie intake, and yeah, eat just foods that you love. This is so important. I used to restrict myself so much. For example, the salsa sauce. 3 years ago, if you would have said to me, you can eat a little bit of salsa sauce, I would have thought that,
girl, don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it.
This was just so bad. Or potatoes, that you just cannot eat them because yeah, they contain too much carbs. It's just not good, etc, etc, etc. It's not true. Enjoy. Next up we have filet américain. I don't know, I think this is a French word, but you can also call this minced beef, but like the purest form of it. As you can see, it's like pure beef. I really like this. Of course, naturally it doesn't really has a lot of flavor, so I spice it a lot with yeah, spices. Wow. But this is what I use mostly in my popular tortillas. Yeah, I eat this very often. I think at least 3 times a week. Usually for dinner. It's like I told you, tortillas are super easy to prepare. I just put this in with salsa sauce and some veggies. Also, it has a lot of protein in it, very low in fats as well. By the way, if you like lasagna or spaghetti bolognese, you can use this kind of beef instead of the pork one, which has lots more fats in it, to make it healthier, of course. I myself don't either like lasagna nor spaghetti. I know I'm very selective in what I like, but yeah, it's just a quick tip. If you like minced beef, always go for the purest form of it, because that's just the best. We have a kiwi. I really like kiwis, and I recently discovered, like I think 2 weeks ago, the yellow golden ones, and oh my god, I really like them so much. I was like, oh my god, Saf, how come that you have never tried this before? I always ate the green ones, but those are so much better. For fruits in general, I always eat around 3 pieces a day. For me, it's not a big deal. I love fruit. I think if you're craving something, go for a piece of fruit. It contains sugar, it's sweet. It's like the perfect treat if you're craving something sugary. Also, a kiwi contains a lot of vitamin C, and next to that, it also contains a lot of fiber, and it's also known for a better, how do you say this? Like, for example, if you are constipated, it's good to eat kiwis because they improve, yeah, you know what I mean. So next we have the low-fat cottage cheese, but this is a lactose-free one. If you have been following me for some time, you know that I try to avoid lactose as much as possible, not because I'm intolerant or allergic to it, but just for the fact that it has really improved my problem with acne. And yeah, I just try to eliminate it as much as I can. I will not say that I'm not 100% not eating lactose at all, because it's in a lot of things processed, but I'm just more aware of the choices I make. So this is low-fat cottage cheese, and I really like this a lot. Like, I eat one of those contain 500 grams a day. And the cool thing with this is it is very low in calories and super high in protein. Like, what do you want more in life? It contains only 50 calories for 100 grams, and it contains, for this entire tub, which is 500 grams, it contains over 40 grams of protein. That's a lot. Usually I eat this for breakfast. I'm not a person that likes to eat something hot for breakfast. Sorry, English people, I just don't like it. So I would rather have a smoothie or just some cottage cheese with fruit and granola in it. So yeah, those are a daily thing for me. They are not a weekly thing, a daily thing. Now, I know that some people really don't like the taste of low-fat cottage cheese because it's super flat, and I can understand. Personally, I'm used to it. You can always add some fruit in it, like I said, to make it a little more sweet. But if it still is not your thing, even with fruit in it, then just try to add maybe a little bit of stevia. It's better than just go for the full version, because the full version is full of sugars and contains a lot more calories. So then I would just opt for some extra sweetener in it to make it more enjoyable for yourself. We have eggs. I will show you, in case you forgot how an egg looks like. Yeah, eggs are, I would say, almost a daily thing for me as well. I usually eat eggs for lunch because, again, it's quick, it's easy, and it's yummy. I think this is like something that you should have in your fridge. Like, it's a basic thing, unless you are vegan, of course. But yeah, always make sure you have eggs in your house. If you're short on time or you don't want to cook something fancy, just put some eggs in a pan, little bit of cheese over it, some pepper, some salt, and you're good to go. You can eat it with a lot of things as well. I usually eat this with a piece of bread or a bagel, and then you can also add some avocado to it, or some bacon, for example. And next to that, eggs contain a lot of protein, of course, and a lot of healthy fats as well. Also, some people say that you cannot eat eggs on a daily basis because it's not good for your liver, etc. This is not true. Too much of anything is not good in life. You have to find a good balance. So that's the same with eggs. You can have them daily, but just don't overdo. Like, when I eat eggs myself, I won't eat more than 3 complete eggs with the yolk in it. Of course, you can have more egg whites if you prefer that, but just, yeah, I think 3 eggs on a day will definitely not harm your body. You know, I freaking love bread. I think there's not a day that I'm not eating like a tiny piece of bread. And I don't even need like Nutella or Biscoff or something else unhealthy on it. No, I just love myself a small piece of bread every single day. It just makes me so happy. But as you can see, those are whole grain baguettes. And my advice to you guys is, if you love bread like I do, always go for the whole grain version, because they contain more fiber, they contain more protein, and yeah, they will leave you with a longer, fuller feeling. You will be more satiated, if I say that correctly, than when you go for the white breads. I do love white bread myself, but I know it's just more wasted calories than if you go for the whole grain version. So yeah, this is a daily thing for me. It's a daily thing, not a weekly thing. Last but not least, This is one of my favorite go-to snacks when I need to leave the house like immediately. I don't have any time, it's morning, I don't have eaten breakfast so far, or it's the afternoon, I'm hungry and I don't have time to eat something. Then you have those Luz bars. Those are by HP Labs and honestly my favorite so far, until they bring out a new flavor, of course. Those are the caramel white chocolate ones. They are so freaking delicious. I will check for you the macros. They contain 211, I was about to say this in Dutch, 211 calories, and they contain 18.5 grams of protein, which is a lot for a protein bar. So if you want to grab yourself a fast snack, this is what you need. Go for this flavor, super delicious. What I've been doing lately is putting one of those bars in the microwave for about 20 seconds and then cut it into little pieces, add it to my low-fat cottage cheese with a banana, and there you have your breakfast with a lot of protein. So yeah guys, if you want to check this out, I will put the link in the description box to these protein bars. Also, HP Labs is currently running a big Halloween sale with up to 50% off. I also have a discount code which is SAVPEN. You can use on the entire website and it will give you 10% of your total price. Yeah, that's basically it guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments down below what you maybe want to see next, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and see you next time.